Good evening. Families caught up in a tower block fire in Birmingham have told us how terrifying it was as corridors and stairwells filled with smoke. Police have confirmed today they're treating the fire at James House in Newtown as arson.
It's thought someone set fire to a pram in a hallway. Well, our reporter Lewis Warner is live at the scene for us tonight. And Lewis, what more do we know?
Well, this area of Newtown in Birmingham was a hive of activity last night. 10 fire engines, 46 firefighters came from across the city. Now, what we do know is that the police are treating this as arson. Some of the firefighters came here wearing protective breathing equipment to go inside the building to pull down residents and bring them to safety, where they were then treated for smoke inhalation. Today, we've been filming with one family who were trapped on the top floor as they returned home to survey the damage. The charred walls of James House, a tower block in Birmingham, last night thrown into chaos. Shortly before 6 o'clock, a fire was started in a communal stairwell. Police say they're treating it as arson. David and his family were trapped on the 12th floor, with the fire raging below them and smoke filling the hallway.
I tried to go out into the communal area of our floor, up on the 12th floor, and I couldn't even see the door that was right in front of me to go to the stairs. And instantly I saw the light of one of the fire marshals' helmets, and they got hold of me, pulled me downstairs. I was just crying out, you know, get my daughter, get my missus. Because
how do you feel knowing that somebody did that on purpose?
I want to get out of here as soon as I can. I don't care where it is, I don't care if it's a hostel, I do not feel safe in there.
Crews later found David's partner and daughter in the flat. They sat with them, giving them oxygen until it was safe to leave.
I was more occupied about Phoebe, pretty much scared. Couldn't see out into the stairwell because the smoke was that thick. We stayed in the kitchen with the kitchen window open. She was covering her ears because of the smoke alarm and she was scared.
The fire was started on the 11th floor of James House, but residents reported seeing smoke in the corridors on the 10th and 12th floor as well. West Midlands Fire Service say somebody set fire to this pram and other items that were found in the staircase.
They had to get out because of the fire.
David and Mary spent the night at his mother's house. This morning, they returned to see the damage the smoke had caused.
You know, there's soot all over every single door, every single carpet tile that you can see. You know, when the fire marshal led me back up here after we finally got Mary down, we got what we could, but we could only grab a couple of pieces of clothing and, you know, some stuff for my daughter. You know, there's soot all over my rugs. All of our clean clothes that were freshly done are going to stink of smoke, and my daughter is now scared to even touch the floor. It's insane that this was intentional because I don't know what their end goal was in doing it.
Last night, 14 residents, including 6 children, were led to safety. Those now back home say they face a restless night ahead. A truly terrifying night for many here then, and news of a fire in a tower block will bring back memories of London's horrible Grenfell disaster in 2017. Thankfully here, there were no fatalities, but residents are asking questions about what they really should do during a fire in a tower block. Do they stay put and wait to be rescued, or do they try and get out? Well, the fire service say there is no simple answer. Each tower block has its own rules and people should check them out in advance. But they do say you should always make sure your doors are shut, especially if the fire alarms are going off.
The actual fire safety measures in that block of flats last night worked as they should have done. Unfortunately, people opened doors and left them open, which have then allowed the products of combustion, the smoke, to permeate into areas that it shouldn't have got. So again, I'd just like to reiterate to people, you know, if we say to you stay behind doors and shut the doors, call us and we'll advise you.
Well, the flats in this building are fitted with sprinklers, but the communal areas aren't, which is where this fire took place. Birmingham City Council say contractors are now already at work to repair the damage done in order to bring this building back up to scratch.
Lewis, thank you.